My experience of Divine Law Masterclass, and this is actually the second time through, so day one of the second round, that is the most meaningful to me that I'd like to share my testimony on is the solid foundation. And that's what we worked on today, the identity, the nothing of this is going to work if you are not solidly just identified as a child of God and that you have this purpose you're here to live. We all have some sense within us there's a mission. I'm supposed to be doing something, and we build identities out of like trauma coping devices rather than let it come as the natural fountain of love that we were created to be. And I was so pleased and delighted and impressed today by the pouring through of Jonathan of this message, and just how gloriously he came at it from every different angle, which to me is complete evidence that this is God's forum, because every word out of his mouth to me resonates as what God says. It's God words. And he took us through longer than he intended to really make sure he drove it home that we're not this, none of this living in the kingdom is going to work until we lay our old identity on the altar and we pick up the one that God created. And there's things involved in that. And he took us through a breakthrough at a certain point, showing we live lies based on trauma. We have identities based on these lies. And that's not what we're going to be doing. We cannot find our true purpose until we are cleaned out of the lies. So, and then, when that is complete, and it really was done so beautifully and it was so complete. And then we have Bradley who comes in, both of them just speaking, just relaxed. When somebody's got some, measured, what's that word, memorized speech, it's like boring as you could just feel how unalive it is. The flow that comes through both of these men, and Bradley having so much insight and wisdom based on, a life mess that he had being a lawyer in the old system. It's a remarkable opportunity, and I encourage everybody to experience it. Thank you so much.